let's talk a bit about your mentor. Now, yeah, little whoop for the Louis. When you kind of found out who was going to be your mentor, do you feel like you got the best one?
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
What do you think? Okay.
Why do you think he's so good to have as a mentor, though? Is it just him as a person, or is it the fact, which is fine, that he's literally been there, done that, he's gone through X Factor, and he can give you some proper advice?
I think it's the fact that he's been there before, and, you know, he knows what works and what doesn't work. So, I mean, it's great to get that off him, and not saying that the other three judges, you know, bad about them, but, like, I suppose he knows the right formula, and, you know, he's been there before with the group. So, yeah, and he's Louis Tomlinson. He was in One Direction, so yeah, he can't go wrong.
Smashed.
Yeah, and he is Louis. And obviously, you and Louis have got a pretty strong bond. When you came back and you performed Avicii, I mean, he was visibly moved. How special a moment was that for you when you kind of returned?
I mean, it was great just to come back and to come back stronger, you know. And the lads believed in me so much. But, you know, if it weren't for him, I'd probably be dead, you know what I mean? But it's just great to come back and to meet these fellas. We share a room, man, you know what I mean? And these are like my family. Louis like my family. I mean, him mentoring us, he's walked in our shoes before. He's one of the lads. He knows how it is to go through X Factor. And he's just giving us his knowledge, you know, and trying to bring us to our full potential as an artist, you know. And, I couldn't be much more happier. I wouldn't have had a different mentor. I don't want a different mentor. Thank you, Dalton.
Basically, he's over the moon.
He looks after me, you know, honestly. He said, no chocolate, no crisps, just water.
Tell my business.
Love him to bits. I love you, lads. But we love him, lads, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's great. And I think it's probably shown people another side of Louis as well, you know, because people, you see these stars from a distance, but then seeing the relationship that they can form with you know, you guys and stuff, I think is also, it's good for Louis, I guess, you know, to be part of your journey, all of you guys. What's the best advice he's given you so far? Has he given you any specific advice, Dalton?
Best advice, I think, I don't know if it's advice, because Louis says a lot of things, but I think the best thing he's done for me as far as tell me that, okay, your voice is what you are, stand behind it. And he's taught me not to apologize for being myself, you know, and I tend to do that a lot of times. I've done it up until this point where I'd say sorry for thinking I wasn't good enough or sorry for thinking I needed to change things. He's kind of trying to make me step out of that shell and be, I'm talking here now, so for me it's a big deal, you know what I'm saying? Normally I'm not the words guy, I'm behind the thing, but yeah, I think I appreciate that. And he's just a person for me. You know, yeah, he's Louis Tomlinson that sold millions of this and millions of that and was One Direction. All that's perfectly awesome. But for me, it's important to get a person's person, and knowing a person for just being a human being that's awesome is the best thing ever. So
wow,
I appreciate that, yeah.
Definitely. Nice. And has he given you guys some advice on how to best interact with deal with the fact that you have lots of lovely people screaming your name, waiting for you outside buildings, you know, that kind of stuff?
I mean, you know, I just love the people, you know. I used to sing on streets and that and just do it for the people. We used to love busking and stuff, and he's just told me to just be yourself, because, you know, the people who are supporting us now are the people who are going to support you in years to come. And, you know, never be, you know, I'm not a snobby person. I don't want to change. I don't want a Ferrari. I want a three-wheeler. You know what I mean? So that's how it is. I mean, yeah, he's just said, be yourself, because there's no one else you can be, you know? Yeah.
It's true. We'll move on from this. I know it's just big Louis loving. But it's true that he does seem to have that thing where he's somebody who, you know, the fact that he, you know, he's Doncaster, right? And he's
Donny. He's a Donny soldier, isn't he?
Exactly.
Shout out to Donny.
And the fact that he like put money into his football club and that kind of stuff. It's the sort of stuff that you would do if you're just a down-to-earth lad, rather than just buying Ferraris. It's like, no, I'm going to invest in Doncaster Football Club. It's quite good.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good lad. One final thing on Louis, though, because I think it's important that you know your mentor knows you. But I just wanted to quickly just try and work out how well you guys really do know Louis Tomlinson. So I've got some. It's all right. You could do it as a team. You could do it as a team. It's fine. We're not. You know, you guys are competing enough on Saturday nights. Just a few Louis questions, all right? So everybody either loves or hates Marmite, apparently.
Oh, I know.
Which camp is Louis in? Does he love Marmite, Or does he hate Marmite?
He hates it, I think.
Does he hate it?
I don't know, but
I think
would
he
like it.
likes
Never
it.
had it.
He likes it. He loves Marmite. He loves Marmite.
Is
What,
Marmite not
what
the-
size
something
feet
like
does Louis have?
7.
No.
I'm gonna go with 9.
9. Closer.
8.5.
8.
It's 10. It's 10, guys.
Wow.
It's 10.
You know what they say, girl? Big feet,
Yeah,
big.
yeah.
How many are sorry?
Yeah. Big socks. Big socks. Very specifically
Don't egg
big
him
socks.
on.
Have you met Louis' dog?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cliff.
yeah. Cliff and Biff.
Oh, I don't know the
Cliff
names.
Oh, no. Well, maybe I've got old information, though. I've got here Ted.
Yeah, Ted and Cliff, I think. Is it?
Well,
No.
Ted and Cliff
It's
too
Cliff
big, you know what I'm
and
saying?
Cliff.
I'm gonna stay away for right now.
I'm going to take your word for it. Forget the dog one. Final one. What star sign is... do any of you guys know this? But don't shout out.
I don't even know.
No, it's not Sag- Capricorn.
Capricorn! Absolutely right. 24th of December.
It's the one after Sagittarius. 24th of December.
Yeah.
I'm in the 11th of December. So, ladies, I need a birthday present. I'm sorry.
Wow. Good. You're gonna get some free Nando's off these ones at the front.
we take
so it's fine.
Dalton, you know what I mean?
Take Dalton.
Thank you. God
Apparently,
bless
Capricorns are practical, ambitious, determined, and hardworking. Everything you need to succeed in the music biz.
Is that Capricorn, yeah?
That's Capricorn. Yeah.
I don't know your birthday, but I'll check.
December.
Wait, a Leo. You look like a Leo. What month is it?
From the Matrix, Leo?
A Leo is like a target in it, because he's like a roaring lion. He's the boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We love him to bits, man.
When's your birthday?
December 29th.
It's
Oh, you're Capricorn.
Like Louis go. I'm December as well.
I don't know what it means.
What about you?
No, I'm December as
2
well.
weeks.
December the 11th.
Your birthday's in 2 weeks.
Yeah, November.
My Mars is December
Very
the 31st.
close.
Very close. We're all
Very close.
My Mars is the December 31st. It's the 29th. I'm the 11th.
crazy.
What's yours? December the 5th.
No, 2 weeks.
His is like
2 weeks.
in 2
Yes,
weeks.
that's
yeah.
close
It's
enough.
all close.
What is he,
Oh,
though?
well, mine
Daughter's
is 21st of February. So
Wow.
literally no
My
one cares.
sister's birthday is the 21st of February.
What's yours?
Your sister's birthday's on the same day as me.
Yeah, she's pretty calm and nice when you see her out here, but she's crazy behind the scenes. I don't trust you. Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right not to.